Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I have done a little investigation and I'm waiting on some additional information that I'm going to get this week. But I just want you to know that unless I hear from the Kelly Craft campaign something that causes me to reverse course, I plan on filing this week. It might be as early as tomorrow. It'll probably end up being Thursday or Friday. A legal challenge to Kelly Craft's residency requirement in order to be governor of Kentucky and even run for governor of Kentucky. Now let me explain why. I have zero doubts that the Democrats are going to do the same. And it is better that we find out now rather than if, God forbid, she happens to be the nominee and the Republicans lose their nominee because of her residency issue. I have zero doubt that my campaign is moving up, especially with the disenchanted anti-establishment, anti-McConnell, pro-Trump voters. And there's no question that Daniel Cameron's campaign's in a free fall, and Kelly Craft is just trying to buy the election. Ryan Quall's campaign's in a free fall as well, especially his mistake at the Louisville debate, where he said that he acknowledged that a parent ought to have the right to work with a child in gender mutilation. Ryan Qualls said that in a public debate. So let me give you some fun facts I've uncovered so far. First, the Secretary of State's office just has it as Lexington, Kentucky. These are not in any particular order, the facts I've uncovered so far. You're going to find this interesting. Joe Craft, her billionaire husband, just registered to vote in Kentucky June 29th, 2022. You know what that tells me? Joe Craft has been an Oklahoma resident in Tulsa. Kelly Craft received 1631 Ashwood, Lexington from Judson Knight. In the deed transfer, she used 1146 Monarch Street, Suite 350. Guess where that is? The Lexington headquarters of Joe Craft's Alliance Resource Partners. Simply because you own a house in the state of Kentucky does not make that your legal residence. To become a Florida resident, you have to live there 6 months, or you got at least 6 months, driver's license, vote, the whole bit. Let me continue with my facts. Kelly Craft has only registered to vote since 2018 in Kentucky. I got to ask you a question. If Joe Craft and her established different residences, and did she not establish it until 2018? That's 5 years ago. The law, the statute requires you to be a citizen and resident of Kentucky for 6 years, next preceding the election. I think Kelly missed it by a year. I have sources that say that the donations she's made in 2022 come from an Oklahoma address from a checking account from Oklahoma, according to the FCC filings. She listed New York when she was UN ambassador. Did she establish residency in New York when she was UN ambassador? Her website has a P.O. box in Lexington. Her driver's license, I can't wait to see it. I have somebody said, hey, can somebody get a copy of somebody's driver's license from public record? I'm anxious to see what her driver's license is. I know for a fact some Craft supporters are going to watch this. I advise you to get it to old Kelly, who I spoke with on the stage this past Thursday down in Russell County, and I want to see proof of her residency established 6 years prior to this election. Unless I get that information, I'm filing a lawsuit challenging Kelly Craft's residency. It is clearly, worst case scenario, she is not a Kentucky resident. Best case scenario, it's all concocted because she's really an Oklahomian. I mean, come on. You look at all the facts, all the evidence, her home there, everything else. She's a resident of Oklahoma, not Kentucky. You got to ask yourself question, Kentucky. Even if she technically established something, do you really feel like she's one of us? Really? You going to let her buy this? This is a campaign destroyer of Kelly Craft's campaign. And I want all of you voters to give me the credit for it. Let me just tell you something about how wimpy Daniel Cameron, Ryan Qualls is. Do you see them fighting at all? At all? No. You're going to fight Andy Beshear? You know what happens to nice guys? They finish last. Politics have changed. It's what I said in Franklin County. We need pit bulls and bulldogs, not beagles. Daniel Cameron is a beagle. Ryan Qualls is a beagle. To quote Sheriff Clark in the vein of McCain and Romney. Kelly Craft, I ain't going to even tell you what I think she is. But I tell you right now, this is a serious issue. And you know who's laid back on it? I've sent out stuff on this. The state newspapers haven't done a thing. Why? Because they would love Kelly Craft to win and have a residency problem for Andy Beshear to win. They would love to see Daniel Cameron win and be suffocated by the Breonna Taylor issue. They would love to see Ryan Qualls win and get suffocated. By the way, I got a text message from somebody in the news business. You're going to love this. Ryan Qualls has got another problem. We also going out that Ryan got money from a PAC with Chinese connections, Syngenta Chinese owned. Ryan, you're getting Chinese money while you're claiming you don't want China buying Kentucky agriculture land? Folks, do you not get it? Daniel Cameron this past week also just got hit with the fact that he got $100,000 as PAC from a plaintiff in his gray machines case. It comes out that Kelly Craft gets a $1.5 million donation to the PAC from her husband. She claims, oh, I didn't know about it. I mean, these people, Qualls, Craft, Cameron, are just politicians, folks. There's only one guy that's going to change things. Me. Thank you very much. Spread this message all over the place.